Well, speaking of people getting their sentences, I attended the federal court building yesterday for the first time ever.
Good segue.
So, Crip Mac, it was basically me, Andrew Callahan, Andrew's filmer, Mama Bear, Granny Bear, the mother to his child, Kalani, and then Kalani herself, the 3-year-old, was there. Also, this bear was in attendance. Kind of crazy.
And I heard that's the only
one. Is
one
this filmer Julian?
Julian, yeah.
Shouts to Julian. That's all me. And Julian told me actually that
it's my filmer too.
For real? Julian be everywhere.
He's a good dude, bro.
Julian was Traveler Ross's filmer in New York with us that whole week that we were out there. He was with us like literally the entire time.
That's a real Frisco hustler. You don't be playing at all. Yeah. He told me yesterday that Crip Mac was like visibly very excited to see you in particular.
I didn't really get a lot of emotion out of Crip Mac, like at least from my perspective, just because it seemed like they had told him basically like
you can't talk to your family.
You're not allowed to.
Yeah, like don't.
You really ain't supposed to look at him
because you know he's walking in and he ain't seen his girl or his kid, etc. in a minute, and I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird. Wait, why is somebody sending me?
They go to visiting, don't they?
And Lupe was there too, right? Yeah.
Lupe had a fiasco yesterday.
Lupe had a fiasco.
Wait, sorry. Somebody just sent me a video outside the store saying, "We're here, bro." And
they went to the wrong spot.
Well, I'm wondering if it's even him because it's not even a number I have saved or anything like that. I said, "Who's this?" They're definitely driving a Cybertruck.
Oh, yeah, that's him.
Oh, it's Chip the Ripper, of all people.
Chip the Ripper? Pull up to the hand car wash like blah.
Oh.
Oh, man. I'm at our spot in the valley. I was so confused by that because I thought it was Chief and Heavily, and I'm like, I know you don't think that we're on stream at the store right now. Yeah. But, fuck, where were we? Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, Crip Mac, he gave a pretty muted reaction. Like he smiled at us, but you could tell that he knew that he was supposed to like turn around and get in there right away. I mean, the clip of the clip or the audio that I recorded of what Crip Mac actually said while he was speaking to the judge. Honestly, I want to replay this for anyone.
No gunning shit.
No, he didn't. I mean, it's already got 150K views on YouTube. So
he got 8 months time served too. All right, sense, right?
Something like that.
Insignia.
No, okay, we got it back.
They are.
You filmed yourself the other day.
Listen to this.
Look down and see if I see him filming, but no dice as of yet. Anyway. Mr. Hurd was doing podcasts. He was in movies, so he became an entertainer at this point. He just had a daughter. His employers are seated in the back right here. They are a great support to him.
Is there anything you would like to say before I sentence you, Mr. Hurd?
The last thing I want to say is all the great stuff I was doing with the homeless and the convalescent home. I'm going to continue taking care of my workouts and also taking care of my new.
Imagine telling the judge, I'm going to continue taking care of my workouts. It's such a random thing to say to the judge.
Born baby girl, and just do great things to help people out there and just stay out of bad areas.
And don't carry weapons.
Yes, ma'am, and don't carry weapons.
Like, he just manages to, even in, like, he had 30 seconds of speaking.
Viral.
And he fucking stay out of bad areas. He's kind of dissing his ops right there.
At least he didn't. At least he didn't say good vibe the community.
Yo, I know. And I forget what it was. If you listen to the full thing, there is like a word that begins with B that he said that is kind of jarring to hear him actually say a B word.
Let's hear it.
It's the full thing. Oh, I don't even know because I actually filmed like 10 minutes of him talking to the judge, but there's only like 30 seconds of it that we put in here.
From that little baby clip right there, she sounded somewhat like sympathetic towards him.
No, she didn't.
Okay, so that was the weird thing when we were watching her is that the two, there was 3 people that got their cases heard before him. First one, black dude, looked like he could possibly have been a gang member. they kick everybody out of the fucking courtroom
probably.
so that they can have a private conversation about whatever his charge was going to be, which was very interesting. Obviously, the snitching thing kind of comes to mind, that maybe that's what that was about. Then we go back in. It's a white guy. It's actually a super sad story. He loses his business during the pandemic, ends up sleeping in his car, gets addicted to meth, violated his parole or whatever. So
I wasn't on trial. What are you talking about?
Yeah, might sound a little familiar. Then the next guy there was like a Mexican dude who was like a meth head as well before that. And then we get to Crip Mac. So we were hearing her be like somewhat sympathetic, and it seemed like she was choosing sentences that were less, it didn't seem like she was really trying to be a bully to the other people that she was speaking to before Crip Mac. So then by the time we got to Crip Mac, I think everybody was feeling a little bit optimistic that like this lady doesn't seem like a total bitch. And then she gave him a pretty fair amount of time in comparison to what she could have done. So that was pretty good. And I didn't say this in the vlog, but I do want to say this, is that Andrew Callahan deserves all the credit in the world, because he's the one who actually did the GoFundMe on Channel 5 when they did their most recent Crip Mac video and raised like $50,000, which is like the entire reason why he was able to have like a really good lawyer. And the lawyer had waves, so I thought that was pretty sick. And the lawyer, I guess, like did a very good job of kind of pushing the mental illness angle and even pushing back the case, because I guess gun laws have been changing, and so they wanted to have him sentenced after some stuff had gone through regarding gun laws. So Andrew Callahan really like probably might have saved Crip Mac a couple years of his life.
And he also could have took it to the box, because how Boosie beat his the first one was because he was a non-violent felon around a firearm, and it's not that dangerous. And they threw the case out due to somebody else who had the same case file, and they had to throw his case out. So C-Mac has no robberies. He has no. He's only like possession. So he doesn't have any violent felonies.
That is true.
Where he actually, like, where someone got hurt.
Yeah, but I'm back cool with him. But I haven't been like every week on the phone with him. But when I was giving him information on the phone, I was helping him study his case. Like, I'm a great friend. I was helping him study his case, telling him what he needed to look up. Since I got a cell phone, I could look it up for you real quick while we on the phone. But I don't want to discuss your case fully on the phone, so you got to kind of look certain shit up yourself. And I also donated $4,000 outside of a GoFundMe out of my pocket.
Damn, did you?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Okay. I was psyched on the $55 I sent to the GoFundMe, but it's definitely.
And I will say that his mom and his grandma had great vibes.
Oh yeah, Mama Bear.
Kalani is a class act as well.
Yeah, she's got
a big future.
She looks amazing, and
she's about the size of this bear.
That's right.
Slightly
That's so
bigger.
cute.
I held the bear up to her, and she was like this much longer than the bear.
Yeah, shouts to Mama Bears.
That size.
Yeah. No, I know. 3.5. Jesus Christ, she's a fucking terror.
I could tell. I already know. Mine's like.
She's actually not though. My kid is like unbelievably well behaved, all things considered.